It was a dark and stormy night, the kind of night where the wind howled through the trees and the rain pounded against the windows. I was all alone in my house, my family out of town for the weekend. I decided to curl up with a good book, trying to forget the eerie feeling that had been creeping over me all day. But my peace was short-lived. I heard a knock at the door. I hesitated before getting up to answer it, wondering who could possibly be out in such terrible weather. But when I opened the door, there was no one there. I shrugged it off as the wind playing tricks on me and went back to my book. A few minutes later, there was another knock. This time, I didn't bother getting up. I assumed it was just a branch or something hitting the door. But then, the knocking became more insistent, more frantic. I reluctantly got up, my heart pounding in my chest. As I approached the door, I could see a shadowy figure through the frosted glass. I froze, unsure of what to do. The figure knocked again, and I could hear muffled whispering coming from the other side. I hesitated for a moment before slowly unlocking the door and pulling it open. There was no one there. I stepped out into the rain, looking around for any sign of who might have been there. But there was nothing, just the sound of the wind and the rain. I shrugged it off as my imagination and went back inside, locking the door behind me. But the eerie feeling wouldn't leave me. I tried to shake it off, but I couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching me. I kept hearing strange noises, like someone walking around upstairs when I knew I was alone. I tried to ignore it, but it was getting harder and harder to do. That's when I found the footprints. They were small, like those of a child, and they led from my front door all the way up to my bedroom. I followed them, my heart racing. When I got to my room, I found a note on my pillow. It was written in a childish scrawl, and it said, "I can see you." I panicked, running out of the house and into the rain. I didn't stop until I reached the nearest gas station, where I called my family and begged them to come home. I couldn't stay in that house alone, not with whatever was in there, but it was too late. Whatever was in my house had followed me. I could feel it watching me, even in the crowded gas station. I tried to shake the feeling, but it wouldn't go away. I knew that wherever I went, it would be there, watching me, waiting for me. I never went back to that house. I couldn't. And to this day, I can still feel its presence, watching me, waiting for me. And I know that it will never truly leave me alone.